Let's see how this turns out. So, Jello, good evening and welcome back. We are doing the Titanic issue 4. Just get these last little bits sorted out. Yeah, it seems to be having quite a lot of technical difficulties with Xbox at the minute, where I'm supposed to be playing a game. And I can't seem to get the companion to work. I think it's due an update. It's just one of them absolute complete nightmares. So if it doesn't work later on, then I'll contact Xbox to find out what's going on. I know they've been having loads of issues over the last few days, but it's obviously affecting me. I just want to get straight into what I'm doing. So let's see where things are. I should be. Come on, where is it? Should be showing them live. Things have gone all over the place and changed and everything else, and we are here, so we should be live. So let's go ahead and put a Jello all in the chat. So yeah, while you're waiting, why don't you go ahead and say hi Spoon, and I'll know you're here, and we can get things kicking off very shortly. I'm going to go ahead and grab those links. Where is it? Links. Can I do it right this time? Links. Yay! Done it right this time. Woohoo! I'm a good spoon. Alright. So, as we go along, as always, if you haven't yet, come join us on the Discord, read the rules, type in the command, and you gain further access to our Discord, so you can have a chat with us about any of the builds, the games you play, things like that. We also have the Facebook account, so you can come join us on there. Give us a little heads up first, so we know you're to expect you and all that. Have a few chats and see what we're up to. There's a link there to the Fiverr store, so you can go and purchase some Fiverr merchandise. There's a few members on there on the Fiverr group that I believe have got merchandise, so if you spot them around, just say hi and show me your merchandise. We have the Instagram, so yes, behind every photo is a link to a video, so hopefully you'll have a chance to catch up. We have the main Twitch channel where we obviously streaming to, so come find us here, take part of the competition that we've got going of 200. All you've got to do is come hit the follow button, and you are entered free of charge into a competition to win some goodies. We also have our Twitter, so once we finish this, we'll head over to Twitter and find out who our lucky retweeters are, and we'll say a good thank you to them by shouting their names out. We also have our family friendly YouTube channel where we play some Lego games, which we're supposed to be playing now, which is Lego Dimensions. We also playing Lego Star Wars, and we are trying to find a decent seed on Minecraft. We have our YouTube adult account where this will be going out on, same as the Eddie Sobart build, the Disney Dollhouse with Webbit, and where we've also done the Lego Child, that's on there, so we are good to go. So yes, so we're doing Eddie Sobart, Titanic and Dollhouse, yeah, that's it, and they're all from Hachette. It's around here somewhere, she might poke her head in shortly. We also have, let's see, hi there Claire, how you doing? Hi there Roy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right, let's head over to Twitter and find these lucky retweeters. Yes, I have not long ago finished with Rabbit's stream, because obviously had to give her a helping hand, and we will soon get ours up and running. Alright, oh, right, is that the right one? Yes it is. Alright, so very quickly we're just going to go jump on right into it for the retweets. So quickly go now and hit the retweets. So let's see. So in first we have Roy, in second we have a Wabbit, and in third we have Claire. Thank you very much, you three, for winning top 3 retweeters. Seems to be the main three all the time. If you do retweet afterwards, thank you very much, but sadly you've just missed out. And so we're going to get cracking on to the Titanic issue 4. Just got to make sure I've got something, a certain thing to hand, because I think that's going to be part of it. Yep, there it is. I think this will be needed. What I could see from it, because we're still waiting for our delivery of 5 and 6, because we get 2 issues a month until issue 8 has come out, and then from issue 9 onwards it becomes weekly in the shops, but then we go up to 4 issues a month. Let's quickly zap that close, and then oh no, let's get it right. Let's get the rest of the Titanic stuff out, so we don't go pickety and all that sort of stuff. So these are all the Titanic bits, so we want to keep them all together. Don't think we'll be using that because that's part of the deck, but we do have those, so we'll keep them to one side and we'll crack on. Let's quickly close that up, and in we go. So let's see, let's get my stream back. Right, oh no, let's just collapse down. There we go, thank you very much. Right, so a 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So hello. Right, so as we've left off, we have issue 2 and issue 3. Issue 4 is just sitting there. Issue 1 is in the box, and we do have a few little spare pieces left over, which we'll keep to one side because we're bound to use them. We have CM screw, we have a BM screw, and we have an AM screw. So yes, here we go. So issue 4, obviously still sealed up in the packet, and we'll just go and crack it open, grab the parts out and see what we can do with it. Alright, we'll take a look at the book in a little bit, so we'll put that to one side. I think it's gone a bit too far. So it looks like we've got some more of the hull, so we'll move the engine out of the way. So we've got a joining plate and 2 bits of hull and some more screws, and let's see if we can patch it together. Hopefully we can get this on next no time and go from there. I would do this like I'll do with the Eddie Stobart and do like 4 issues at a time, but it'll be like waiting so long, and then we'll probably be really and truly backlogged, so we'll save that blister pack for later. So we have one joining plate, the bottom part of the hull. Yes, it's still die cast. It's quite robust, and we have a black section of the hull, which is nicely robust as well, all die cast. And we have some more screws, but they're not labelled. Oh yeah, AM screws. So what is it? We've got an AM just there. They look perfect to me, so we'll use the old one and we'll carry on from there. So we'll ditch that as well. Right, let's see how things go. So let's see, so it's going to be quite easy to do. We're going to try and interlock this red one, or browny red. There we go, so that interlocks there nicely. So we just need 2 screws for that. So if we use one of the old ones, get that dealt with. Come on. We have a screwdriver, not sponsored by them, but we have them. It's a PH0 Wera. It's quite magnetized. I haven't done anything else to it yet. Right, so we'll get it interlocked. There must be a piece that goes on the bottom afterwards, and we'll obviously take it back a little and forward and wind it in, There we go. So I don't feel quite right there. There we go. That's better. Because I'm stretching it out, it wasn't going quite nice. So now we need to get the other ones and then start storing. Alright, so let's try and get one out. Okay, we get half a dozen. Oh, got 3 out. So we'll knock 2 of them off, get one, and we'll stick it in the other one. As we'll try and do it as tight as possible without breaking the plastic. So wind it in, out, and then screw it in home. So there we go. Got some flex in it, so we'll see if we can try and take that out. That's in. That's in. That's alright, and you can see the join, but not as bad as some pictures I've seen. So let's go ahead and move on to the next part. So we've obviously got this black one. It looks about right to go in there. Yes, it does. And we'll do the same again. Get one of the screws in. Oh, I think one of the kids are up. Let's move their bed. And we'll just gradually work it in and then try and tighten it up. Not too tight. So we've got a little bit of play to move it around. Alright, so we've got one more screw to go in. And so that's what? 2, 3, this is the 4th screw in. It does have a little bit of weight to it. And yep. Get them all screwed in nicely. Right, so yeah, there's no flex no more. And you can see it quite nicely. It is taking quite a bit of shape to it. So yeah, that's quite nice. And obviously the Titanic label must go there, because that's what it sort of like looks on the book. If I just pull the book back in, you can obviously see, let's turn it around. Obviously that part's under the water, just here. And you've got the anchor hole, so that must be where that sits. So we'll go ahead and plonk it in. It is sort of like tapered, so if I hold it up like that, you should be able to see the lugs itself are tapered backwards away. There you go, you can see the tape on it. So we'll just try and slot it in. Right, make sure we get the name plaque the right way around. That would be a bit embarrassing. Right, that just clips in like so. It might need a bit of glue on it, but we'll leave it as it is for now. Seems to have gone in quite nicely. And there we go. Got one Titanic piece. So obviously it looks like it's going to be coming out the same sort of way, and then there'll be a plate down the bottom here, probably with this little lip on it, and it just goes down that way towards the rear end. Alright, so yes, it's not a bad piece. Alright, so we've got to try and put this other piece on. So let's see if we can have some fun and games. So obviously it's got to go that way, and I'm going to say it's going to go that way so it matches that one, and it looks like it does. So we'll be using 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yep, we're using them 4. So let's grab some more screws out. Try and not get too many out if we can help it. Alright, we'll get 3 out and then we'll just get one more out afterwards. Alright, so we've got one in. As we do, nice gentle wind in and out, and then make it home There we go. Try and get it in reasonably solid. Now go it off. Thank you. Alright. So yes, we do have another package there. Don't know if it's the Titanic or the Eddie Stobart, but I'm assuming it is the Eddie Stobart because the Titanic should be coming in about a week or two on the date of this video being streamed. So let's see, that's in. That's in. Yep, so we'll grab at this other screw. So we've got 2 more holes to do and then we're almost done. Yes, it is a quick stream tonight. I can guarantee later on we're going to have some fiddly pieces where it's going to drag a little bit with the stream, but we should hopefully be there. So that's in there nicely. And we just need one more. There we go. And we should be home and dry. Right, so there we go. Get it in. Perfect. Right, so we are now ready for the next section, which I don't think will be coming. I think there's something else coming, but that's what it is. And we'll see how things turn out. And as we keep things tidy, we've got 2 screws now in there. There was one person asking for loads of spare parts. If anyone got any spare parts for it? Wait a minute, we just started the build. Yes, so we've got some spare pieces there. I'll keep hold of that just in case. I'll put that there for now. Oh, I just spotted some change that I forgot about. A bit dusty, but it's alright, we'll do that. So yes, the hole's coming quite nicely. Yes, there is a bit of a gap, but not as bad as some photos I've seen. So it does go smoothly across. There's not really any high spots or anything. Yes, you got like the little markings to show the different parts. And there's a little bit there. I think we can get away with that. Yes, it does look really nice. We've seen people started painting it again, drilling holes in. But like I've said, everyone's going to do it their own way. So if they wish to drill those holes in, they may wish to. But I'm going to keep it as it comes from Hachette, because obviously we need to try and keep it as reasonable as possible. It's supposed to be museum quality, and we'll soon find out. There are some aftermarket stuff. If anyone with aftermarket stuff wish to send it to me, you're more than welcome to. Obviously hit me up and I will send you my care of address and you can send it there. But what we need to do now is go and have a look at the book itself. And here we go, issue number 4. And we'll go into the Titanic. So let's have a quick look and see what we've got. Oh, coming in issue 5, so a bit more of the hole, so that's the opposite side. And that looks like engine parts. Interesting, I wonder if I can get that on there. But then there is nothing to support that piece. Because they connect on the crankshaft there. They will then connect on there. They must connect on there. 2 of them, so they must connect on there somehow. Yeah, well, I'm just assuming without actually looking at the instructions, but when we get up close we'll have a proper look. So the final moments. So you've got a split down the side so you can actually see how the Titanic was. The estimate size of the iceberg, because no one actually documented the actual iceberg itself, so it could be whatever they say it is, because remember what you see on top is not what's down below as well. So we'll soon see how that all turns out. Oh, there goes Rabbit. And we've got some more of how the Titanic ended up. Oh, yeah, so we've got a few things going on. It sounds like the youngest just woken up, so I better whip through this pretty quick. So there we go. The waterless telegraph. Yeah, so we'll read about that later. and we'll just take a nice gentle listen through or read through and see how things turn out. A moment of this deal. So yeah, that's how they've obviously made it. Keep it all going, and it looks like it's looked quite nice. I did watch one documentary where they were saying that they believe what also assisted the destruction of the Titanic is when it was being built. I think it was 6 weeks before the launch from, I think it was Southampton. They were saying that there was a fire in the coal bunker which was up against the hull, and in one of the photos it showed like a grey spot, and with that they couldn't keep it under control. They still set sail from Ireland to Southport, picked up, went over to the place near France, picked up there, and then they headed off towards America with this fire still roaring in the coal bunkers. And of course it made the hull go hot, hit the iceberg, and that obviously weakened the hull itself. But that was obviously another conclusion or estimate of guessing or anything. Right, so yes, we had the parts, and yes, we did use the screws. I will start with the bottom, which we did, then the top, screwing it all in. Then we've got the next piece on. We'll fit the Titanic. Does it say anything about glue? Press firmly into. Yeah, it does say nothing about glue, I don't think so. That is it. That is the issue done and dusted. So that will go over there with the other issues and stored away, and this will be stored in the plastic container for all the other builds. So there we go, a nice quick simple one going. So what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and do a quick 60-second ad break, and then we'll come back in and wrap it all up. So let's go ahead and grab the ad break, and I will sort something out. So bear with me for 1 minute. So there we go, the ad break's on the go, and I've just got something to quickly sort out. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Yes, put that in there. Go for bin, which is bin day tomorrow. Alright, here we go. Oh, that didn't take long. So yes, we are back. We are raring to go. And oh no, almost done. Right, I'm just on that break, and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, let's go ahead and get things wrapped up. Let's see, got all that, that's fine. Alright, so in a few seconds to go, and then we are back to finish. So 3, 2, 1, and welcome back from the ad break. Thank you very much for doing that. And we are now going to head back on in and just finish off. So yes, we have the engine, which as you'll be seeing back here, without seeing the video. And you've got the hole up there, so obviously you'll be further back this way. And yeah, so there we go. So what do you think so far of the build? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget, we are following other people doing this build. Their descriptions or their links to their channels are in the description. So yes, please go ahead, click on the links, give them a follow, drop a message in their latest video and say where you came from, say Spoon sent us, and we'll hopefully get some more people coming over to us as well as more people over to them. So yes, thank you very much for coming along. It has been great, and let's go there. So yes, like I said, it has been great. So yes, don't forget, come join us on all the social media platforms that are coming out on the links, and we should be able to go. So we have our Discord, we have our Facebook, we have the Fiverr store, you can go and purchase some goodies, we have the Instagram, we have the Twitch, where we're streaming. We have our Twitter, we have our family friendly YouTube channel, and we also have our YouTube adult account where this will be going out on. So yes, I did have someone ask me, why do you call it adult account? Well, this is more for the adults, the grown-ups, things like that. Obviously we are not that sort of adult, as I would be obviously booted from the platform. So yes, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and we'll get to see you on the next one. Bye for now. I'm going to play up now. Oh, end my stream, please. End. Go on, end, please.